embarrassment. Not you. Embarrassment is something we can't escape. Kind of the reason we try not to make mistakes. And I'm really bad at dodging mistakes. Some people just say learn from your mistakes. If there was a fancy light in the roof and it fell, how am I supposed to learn from that? Of course that would never happen, but if it did, yeah.
What are you talking about again? Oh yeah, embarrassment. You feel tingly when you're in an embarrassing situation, like you're paralyzed and you just feel instant cringe. And when it's over, think about it, you just feel crunchy and you want to move more. Whew, that was the most detailed thing I've ever said. When you see somebody getting embarrassed, it's kind of funny. But when it happens to you, it just feels just torture. But what I'm about to say, if you did it before, you would understand. Anyway, have you ever tried to make someone feel better after they've been embarrassed? That's hard, so most of the time I don't even just do it. And when my friends move away from each other, and they say to pick a side, and I choose the other friend becomes embarrassed that he wasn't a good friend to pick his side. This did happen, but this included a lot of people. Time, me and my brother and his friends were walking home, but I, for some reason, tried to get someone's toy from their backyard. Little did I know, there was an old man who watched me do it the whole entire time. He started to talk and said how would I feel if someone stole something from me. And I just felt so embarrassed, I swear. I wanted to... As I walked home, my brother's friend was making fun of the guy. As I was too embarrassed to even think, sorry it kind of looked like an anime, but this is really anime. One time I was presenting something to my whole class alone, and the teacher was the least pleased. And when I said my presentation had these things at the bottom, so you won't slip, so I did this. I fell to show people without it. So my friend, Obey, said, I know you're holding the pain. When I went back to my desk, I was so embarrassed. And I was a bit soft at the time, so I cried. But someone found out I was crying. Then there was even more people, and even the teacher got involved. I'm just mad at the class for yelling, Annie's is crying. There was this small place in the gym, like the cuddle in. But when someone is watching me, I feel weird and uncomfortable, and some reason embarrassed. It was like a weird conversation with no words or a connection. I'm not going to animate the rest, so here's the list. I want to talk about embarrassment. Embarrassment can lead to drama for your whole life. According to my calculations, since you had that your whole entire life, you never could forget about it. But at the same time, you can always forget about it. Only if you do the right thing on your own. So don't write on your diary what screens did you forget. Try not to think about it.
Embarrassment.